My name is Morticia Monroe. I am a 23-year-old drag artist here in the city of Rochester. My entire platform with my drag and the platform I've built myself with my social media following is about fighting the stigma that is faced by those that live with HIV. And if I didn't have the platform that I had because of drag, I wouldn't be able to reach out into the community the way I do. It's really, really important to me that someone's vocal about it so that the stigma our queer forefathers and foremothers faced when the AIDS epidemic was happening, that stigma doesn't happen again. Because we're already inundated by all this hate from the outside right now that's vamping up back to what it was in the 80s. And I can't sit by silently while someone's being discriminated against because of their status. I was diagnosed September 9th, 2022, right after my 22nd birthday. I called my dad and I said, I'm gonna come home this weekend. I need to talk to you and Mom. Please, just don't worry about me, everything's fine. He called me back immediately after. He's a construction worker, so he couldn't talk much. And he was like, Nikki, I can hear it in your voice, something is wrong, I need you to talk to me. And I was like, Dad, I really don't wanna do this right now. I can't do this, I'm driving. I just need you to know everything's fine. I'm gonna be fine. And I'm gonna figure things out. I have witnessed my father cry 3 times in my life, and all 3 times have been at funerals. He said, Nikki, I need you to tell me what's going on because I've never heard this amount of fear in your voice. And I said, Dad, I have HIV. I was diagnosed today. And I just need you to know that I love you and everything's gonna be fine. My dad's response was, how long do we have with you? How many months do you have left? And hearing the fear in his voice of him thinking that he was gonna lose me before my life had even really begun is what made me realize that we really don't do enough as a community to educate outsiders on what it's like to live with HIV. There's so many people, even queer people, that think HIV is a death sentence, and it's not. I told him that I was gonna be fine and that I would come home that weekend to talk to my mom about it. But he called my mom and said that she had to call me immediately. And she called me and she said, what's going on? Your dad sounds terrified. I told her that I had been diagnosed with HIV and I was gonna be fine. And she had the same response as my dad. She asked me how much time I had left to live. And I had to explain to her that, Mom, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. I've done a lot of stupid things, but I'm gonna be fine. My life is still full and fulfilling. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, things are gonna be tough for quite some time, but you're gonna thrive. And you're gonna find your chosen family. And they're gonna be the people that have your back the hardest.